got my inner fire. With every step I'll climb higher. Self-belief is my guiding flame. With confidence I'll make my name. I am empowered, I am strong. With every step I belong. In my heart I find the key to unlock my dreams, to be truly free.
Hello!
Yes!
Now, o, di ba, mapapachow tayo ngayon.
Ciao, ciao.
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening po everyone. Welcome na naman po sa ating Empowered Women. So before anything else, I'm Cheryl. I'm a full-time nurse, a single mom, and a part-time digital business owner. And my co-host for today po is Vicky from Italy. So our topic po is One Decision Changed Everything. A story of a Filipina single mom's journey from employee to online entrepreneur. So this is no hype, no overnight success. It's just courage, consistency, and one brave decision. Take it away, Sis Vicky.
Exactly, Cheryl. Hello, everyone. I'm Vicky from Italy. I'm a travel sub agent and a mom of two. If you're an immigrant watching tonight, especially a single mom, this session is for you. You know, sometimes the biggest shift doesn't start with money. It starts with mindset and exposure to opportunities you have not have considered. Tonight, we're honored to have Coach Julie Fugoso, a Filipina engineer living in Italy, like me, a single mom, and a successful online entrepreneur for 6 years. Let's welcome Coach Julie Fugoso. Benvenuta, Coach.
Hi everyone. Thank you for having me. So I'm so honored to be here with you guys, and I hope I can inspire and give something that you guys can learn about my journey as an entrepreneur and as a single mom immigrant as well here in Italy. So I'm so excited to be here, and yeah, so you guys, we can start with the questions and answers.
Thank you, Coach. So yes, let's all start with our sis Lisa, who's not able to join us today, but she sent us a video clip. So here we go, Lisa.
Yes. Welcome, Julie, to Empowered Women. We are so honored that you are here with us tonight, and thank you so much for accepting our invitation to you. By the way, my name is Lisa, and I'm a single mom also of two young adults. I'm a registered nurse here in the UK and a proud digital business owner and also a mentor in our digital business community, helping people plus immigrants from around the world to start their own online business. So my first question to you is, let's just have a look. So Julie, as an engineer and single mom in Italy, what was the exact moment you realized your stable profession was not enough for the life you truly wanted?
Okay.
Julie.
Yes, I really love being an engineer. It was a profession I worked hard for, but when I became a mom, my priorities naturally shifted to, prioritizing my kids, of course. And I chose to focus on my family. Okay. And in 2020, when I became a single mom, I seriously considered going back to the engineering field, but I was supported by women's community services here in Italy, and they encouraged me to return to my profession as well. But yeah, when I looked at my situation more deeply, being a single mom and I was alone here in Italy, I don't have my family to support me as well with my kids. So I thought about my children. I had been very blessed to be a full-time mom for many years, and I knew I wanted to build a life that revolved around my kids, not the other way around, like, prioritizing my career as an engineer. That's when I realized I needed something flexible, something I could grow around my family. And that decision led me to build my own digital business. It wasn't easy, of course. It was actually very hard and uncomfortable, and it required a lot of growth, because looking back when I started the business, I was really a different person, and I really my growth personally is really 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 a big change for me. So but I was very determined when I started, and I knew that if I wanted a big change, I also needed to work on myself and learning new skills like digital marketing, adapting and evolving as well as the best version of myself. That journey, it was shaped. It really shaped me into the business owner I am today. So yeah, being a single mom is difficult, but I made it. I made it from being an engineer. I chose being an online business owner instead of coming back to engineering field. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Coach Julie. So, yeah, stability doesn't always mean freedom. It is like building an online business can it allows us to have both income and time flexibility, just like what she said about her time with her children. So yes, we have sis. Is it Girly? Thank you.
Yes, good evening from my side. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching right now. Hello, Coach Jolie. My name is Girly. I'm also a single mom and working abroad. I work abroad and I know the grateful for what you have mindset all too well. So my question is, many immigrants feel they should just be grateful because they already have a job, a degree, and of course a job abroad. How did you overcome that mindset and give yourself permission to want more?
Okay. For me, gratitude and ambition can exist at the same time. I was actually grateful for everything I had, but I also knew deep inside that gratitude shouldn't be about like settling. you know Wanting more didn't make me ungrateful. Sometimes when you say like, oh, you're a mom, you have to prioritize your kids, you don't have to dream more than that, right? But but it made me responsible for my future and my children's future. So I gave myself permission to dream again when I realized that God didn't bring me this far just to stay stuck for what I have. And when I came to Italy, actually, I didn't come for work. So I didn't come here to work initially, but life changed and I had to work jobs that were not my expertise. I cleaned houses, worked in bars, babysat, and many more. I wasn't raised to do those jobs, but I accepted them with humility because they were honest work and fit my schedule. I can clean houses while my kids are at school, because when I started the business, I had no money to invest, and I had to create money in order to start up a business. So I know I'm not alone in this, and I know I'm not the first person who did that. And many immigrants were professionals back home and had to start again. And while their dignity in hard work, I believe I believe we should also be eager to change our future, not just work harder, but also work wiser, right? That means investing in ourselves and building something we can truly call our own. So that's why this business really fits, my lifestyle. And yeah, I dreamt more than I had before. So it's not a sin to do that. Yeah, so I encourage everyone to do the same.
Thank you. Thank you for that. So hindi lang pala akong gumagawa nun. Ikaw din. So I relate that because I'm also still working, and I'm also cleaning the house of the other people just to, overcome all this hindi lang paycheck to paycheck. So minsan kulang talaga pag pag single mom ka. So I have that extra side job also. So I realized na being grateful doesn't mean settling. So my online business showed me that I can be thankful and still build something that works for me. Yun. Earning more but also gaining freedom and control over my schedule. So yun yung nuggets ko. And yes, I hope we can inspire more people here because now I relate Coach Jolie's life. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Julie and Brittany. Yes, true. That's why many of us start questioning, what's going to be the next move. So, and in my opinion, being grateful is really important. It doesn't mean you're settling, ganon lang, but it can go hand in hand with your ambition. So, yes, now let's go on to sino ba sunod? Sis Josie, please. Thank you.
Hello there. I think listening to Coach Julie and Girly, I could relate to that. I did clean my friends' houses as well. I was so humble. Brought myself down and I cleaned because my salary wasn't enough to live on. But anyway, that's another story. So anyway, hi everyone. My name is Josie. I am from the Philippines originally, but I'm now British and I live in the United Kingdom. I am a mom, I am a grandma, and I have a full-time job, and I'm also a digital business owner. So thank you for joining us here today, Coach Julie. Good to see you here on Empowered Women. So now I like to get real about the challenges no one talks about. It's the fear of the unknown in business. When I first started in the online space, I wasn't confident. I wasn't techy at all. If I'm honest, I was scared. I was scared of losing money. I was scared of failing. I was scared of what people think, that I wasn't good enough. What almost stopped me was self-doubt. So my question to you, Coach Julie, is when you first started in the online space, what fears did you have and what almost stopped you from starting? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Josie, for that question. I actually have the same fears like yours. So I had many fears, honestly. So I was afraid of failing again, because before I also started something, and I was afraid of investing time and energy into something that might not work. And as a single mom, fear feels heavier because you're not just thinking about yourself, you're thinking about your children as well. So yeah, it's like double the fear. So I also, like you, Josie, I also doubted myself. I wasn't coming from a tech support background, you know. I I was an engineer, but it wasn't really like about the computer and stuff like that. And I kept asking myself, am I really capable of doing this? Right? I didn't have money to waste, so every decision felt like very risky for me. And what almost stopped me was actually fear disguised as responsibility. Telling myself that it was safer to stay where I was because it was more comfortable, it was more sure. But deep inside me, I knew staying stuck wasn't safe either. So I realized that courage doesn't mean being fearless. So it means moving forward even when you're afraid. So I started before I felt ready, and I started actually the business at the lowest point of my life. So I wasn't really in a good situation when I started a business. And yeah, I kept moving forward even if I was scared. So that's normal. That's what true courage means for me. So start even if you're not ready. Start even if you're scared. So that's what I can share.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Coach. That was very powerful. And I'm sure every one of us here relate to that. Um, anyway, my biggest fear was failure and losing money, especially when you worked so hard to get that money. And but starting small and learning along the way taught me something quite powerful. The real risk is not failing. The real risk is never starting. And because if you don't try, you guarantee that the same results year after year. What changed for me was realizing that job security is not income security. Um, yes, I have a stable job, but one income stream meant 1 point of vulnerability. So instead of quitting, I build slowly. I'm still learning the skills. Yes, I made mistakes, but I'm improving. And today, I have systems running in the background while I focus on life and family, especially in my situation at the moment. Um, I'm not building out of fear anymore. I'm building from vision. So that's from me. Thank you very much. Back to you, host.
Amazing, amazing. Yes. And I think we've all gone through fear before starting this online business, like I did a few years ago. Like, I'm also a single mom, and of course, you have to be on the ball all the time with all your uh, spendings. So it was quite scary, but this business has taught me, about courage, building yourself, and let's all take it in. Fear is all natural. So, but one action can change your whole story. So, Sis Vicky, let's talk about the results.
Hello once again. After 6 years, so that is great period that this business really functions. If Coach Julie stayed here for 6 years, my question for you, Coach, is this: after 6 years, what has changed the most for you? Your income, your time freedom, or your confidence? And which one matters most now?
Actually, all three change, but I believe that confidence was the foundation of everything. So when I started, I didn't believe in myself the way I do now. I was, as always say, I was an introvert and I was very shy. And over time, by showing up consistently and learning from failures as well, my confidence grew. Some people, when they fail, they lose confidence. But for me, I take mistakes and failures like learning. So yeah, so I grew more confident. I'm more confident now, and income and time freedom followed because confidence allowed me to make better decisions and take responsibility and also lead people. So today, I I do believe that confidence matters most than the other two, not just in business but in life as well. So when you trust yourself, you believe in yourself, you don't panic as much, you focus on solutions instead of fear, and that changes everything. So I think if you believe more on yourself, you will overcome all obstacles in every part of your life, not just business, but yeah, so in everything.
Also for me, this tree has improved. But like Coach Julie, what matters most really is confidence. Alam niyo, no, mula nung pumasok ako sa business na to, I was afraid really to do such things. Pero now, it changed a lot na how I show up dito sa business, sa professionally, also as a parent. I was afraid before to go lives, natatakot din akong magsayaw, but now I have that confidence to do it. Actually, 1 hour ago, I already made my TikTok dancing. Nakakatuwa. This business really changed me a lot. Sa ating mga trainings, sa ating mga Zooms, I've learned really a lot. Hindi lang sa income, hindi lang sa tawag nito, hindi lang sa time freedom, but I've learned a lot and it changed my me as a person. So I can also create other opportunities kahit nasan man ako, even I'm far from my home. So confidence really opens doors. Alam natin na yan ay napaka-importante. We can achieve many things having this confidence. So Cheryl, I know you want to ask about starting small without burning out.
Thank you, Vicky. Yes, I'm here. I'm back again. Yes, I am Cheryl, and I'm a full-time nurse. I've been working in the UK for 25 years now. And so, yes, I've been working long shifts too, and I've been sacrificing bank holidays in order for me to, get those extra shifts in order to survive. So this question hits home. Okay, my question for you, Coach, is for immigrants who are, already feeling exhausted like me, what practical advice can you give to start something online without burning out?
Well, I understand exhaustion very well. Many immigrants already give so much of their energy just to survive. And my advice is to stop thinking that you need to do everything at once, because you don't. And you have to understand that you can also start small and be realistic. You know, each one of us have different situation. You don't have to compare yourself how other people start their own business. You have to start small, or the more realistic that you can, even in a short amount of focus time. Like, for example, if you can start with an hour a day, or 1 to 3 hours a day, that will be fine, as long as you're consistent. And yeah, you can create progress step by step, right? And more importantly, don't try to figure everything out alone, because burnout happens when effort has no directions. You have to find guidance, a system, and a people who have already walked the same path. That way, the energy you invest actually builds something instead of draining you, right? That's why we have like the community of entrepreneurs that will support you. You will have like a mentor and coach to guide you through the business. And we have like the automated system and people who have already walked the same path as you. So when I started the business, of course, I connected to the people who are like who can relate to me. Usually I connected to people who are like moms as well, that is going through the same path as I am. So yeah, so I was really supported. And if you have the system, the support system, and the people around you that will be there for you and guide you, you will be in the same, you will be in the right direction. So yeah.
Thank you, thank you. And yes, I agree to that. Ano, then, kasi this is the beauty of this business. Even if you just start like half an hour a day, and then you, just like what Julie said, 1 or 2 hours a day is sufficient. You can use this small, consistent steps and try to use it. Also, if you need help or support, we have a global community that can support us. And they're always there if you need help. Like this group, Empowered Women, we all come from different parts of the world. So anything na kailangan, we just consult each other. And yes, it works. And, you try to leverage mentorship. And this business can run as well in the background. So that's the main benefits of this. And because you don't have to quit your job immediately. You can do this business as well with your full-time job. So yes, Sis Vicky.
You know that small steps create momentum. Fe, can you share how this impacted your family life?
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon dito sa side ko. I'm here in the US. I'm Faye, originally from the Philippines and now in South Carolina. Isa po akong healthcare worker at saka digital business owner na rin. My focus here is the family and legacy. So here's my question to you. First of all, thank you, Coach Julie, for having us here. My questions to you is, how becoming a business owner changed the way you show up as a single mom, and what difference has it made for your child? Thank you.
Yes, becoming a business owner changed me deeply. I'm more present, calmer, and emotionally stronger as a mother. I'm not constantly overwhelmed by fear or uncertainty the way I used to be. And for my kids, the difference is not just financial, it's actually emotional as well, most important. My kid sees me facing challenges and learning new skills and not giving up. I show them that, hey, I'm a mom, but I still dream big. I still try to do my best in everything, and they can see that. And I believe that example is powerful for them. If they see me strong, like a strong single mom, trying to do my best for them, they appreciate that, and they're gonna be more confident for their future as well. And it shows that life doesn't always go as planned as well, but you can still rebuild and move forward with faith and courage. I always show them like I'm always positive in everything. I try to be positive in everything, even if if something doesn't go our way like as planned. But I show them that there is a way to solve or to make things better. So I think they can see how hardworking I am and how focused I am with the business. And I want them to dream big as well, because I want to give them an example that I don't stop learning, even if I'm a mom, even if I'm over 40. So age is not really a hindrance for them too. So yeah.
So, iyon ang kagandahan sa sa business natin kasi ang daming benefits na nakukuha lalo na sa mga busy parents. Relate na relate ako diyan kahit wala akong anak. I don't have kids, but I relate all those sacrifices parents does. Especially sa mga single mom. Being a mom and a father to your kids is I cannot imagine while working full time. So, yung nakikita kayo ng mga kids niyo na nagbe-build kayo para sa future, napaka priceless na yun, time. You give so much time, this business gives so much time for, to be present to your kids while building, and that alone is priceless. And that's it for me. Back to you, host.
Thank you. Yes, true. Lalong-lalo na sa mga kagaya ng sinabi ni Sis Fans, Coach Julie, being a single mom, you've got to be focused all the time. So dapat nagmo-multitask ka, everything. You have to be present all the time, and of course you have to spend time with your children. And this business can offer you all these the benefits because we don't have to sell. Yeah, we don't bug people, we don't chase people, so it's all automated. So yes, being present matters more than anything. So Rosalie, we'll deal now with the people who are still skeptical. And what is your question, sis?
Hello, ciao coach. Magandang gabi, magandang hapon sa ating lahat. Ako si Rosalie, you can call me Rose. Taga Padua, Italy. Ako dental assistant yung aking trabaho. So, alam ko maraming immigrants ang cautious pagdating sa online business. And here's my question. Taglis ako ha. Ano ang masasabi mo sa mga immigrants na iniisip na masyadong risky ang online business o hindi ito para sa taong katulad natin? Thank you.
Grazie, Rose, for the question. So, for those people who are saying that it's too risky, I would tell you guys that staying stuck is also a risk. So many immigrants are already taking big risks every day, working long hours, sacrificing time with family, and still feeling financially insecure, right? So I've been there. I understand the risk. It's actually risky. So digital business is not about being perfect or privileged. It's about being willing to learn. So immigrants are already resilient, diba? Adaptable, and hardworking. We can see that to a lot of Filipinos. We are really hard workers. We already know how to rebuild from nothing. We moved to different countries. I moved here in Italy and learned the language. We learned the lifestyle. We learned how to work, even if we were not an expertise of that kind of job. But that mindset is actually an advantage already for us. And once you realize that, everything shifts. So you have to adapt. You have to use that advantage of us being an immigrant and being adaptable in order to start the business, because it is actually the same risk. If you stay as what you are doing right now, but I know a lot of immigrants are wishing more, but they're not taking action. So it's a bigger risk to stay where you are. So I encourage you to take action and change, change everything. The mindset you have to, as what we have discussed in the growth mindset last week, you have to have that growth mindset, and in order to make your life better. So yeah, what I wish to all Filipinos or to all immigrants is to have a better life as well. And you have to do that on your own and by taking action.
Alright, totoo may risk. Pero totoo din na may opportunity with proper guidance, mentorship at consistent effort. Kahit sino pwedeng magsimula ng hindi nagka-quit ng trabaho, di ba? Hindi mo naman kailangan maging tech, alam mo yun, magaling sa computer para lang mag-success. So, that's all for me. Thank you.
Ayan. So, I think most of us here, before we started this business, we're not tech savvy. And up to now, I'm still learning, all these technology and gadgets, So I think risk is real every day. You take risk every day, just like going to work or going anywhere or doing something. You there is always a risk. Pero ang importante is you have to do something. If you want to change something, you have to do something in your life. Otherwise, walang mangyayari. So, just like, starting this business, you have to do your due diligence. You have to search, para malaman mo kung safe pa itong business na ito or its legalities. So with the proper guidance, mentorship, and consistent effort, anyone can start this business without quitting their job. And you don't have to be tech savvy. So let's dig in naman about the root cause of, why other immigrants still feeling stuck.
Hello, everyone. Um, I'm Irene. I'm a nurse here in the UK and a proud business owner. Welcome, Coach Julie, for being with us tonight. Yeah. um, I like to get the heart of the challenge, like you. Pero marami nagsasabi sa akin, you can't be a nurse. You can't practice your profession. But then I strive, sinubukan ko all the possibility and I managed to work there. And then lumipat ako dito after 15 years. So, yun yung challenge sa akin. Maraming nagcha-challenge sa akin noon na, mahirap gawin kung nandito ka sa, yan sinasabi mo na naglilinis, naglalahat, and you cannot practice your profession. Pero hindi ako naniwala doon. Nagpursige pa rin ako. And now, nung dumating sa akin ang opportunity na ito, I took the challenge as well. So this is my another challenge. So now, Coach, my question is, if hardworking immigrants still feel financially stuck, what do you believe is the real reason? Lack of opportunity or lack of exposure? And what is the very first step someone watching tonight should take?
Okay, so definitely lack of exposure. So many immigrants are incredibly hardworking, but they were never shown alternative ways to build income and especially digital skills that can grow over time. So the first step is openness. You have to have like an open mind to be willing to learn something new, even if it feels uncomfortable. And of course, you can. I advise you to ask questions as well. Invest in education and surround yourself with people who are building the kind of future you want. So, actually, one small decision can lead to a completely different life. And yeah, the first step is if you found the business that can give you the opportunity to build it alongside with your full-time job or with your lifestyle that you are having right now, try to work on it, try to ask questions, as what sis Cheryl said mentioned, try to do due diligence and try to learn what it is and if it fits on your lifestyle and on your values, why not, right? But you have to be open-minded first and you have to be willing to learn as well. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. Most feel stuck because they haven't been exposed to alternatives. The first step is curiosity. Explore, learn, and see what's possible. For example, like me, when I joined this business, actually, before, I don't use Facebook. Kasi marami akong nababalitaan. May nag-away sa Facebook, may ganun, may kulang na lang magsabunutan sila. So sabi ko, I want a simple life. I want privacy. So matagal akong hinanap ng mga classmate ko, hindi nila ako makita kasi wala ako sa Facebook. And then when I found this business, bago ko na-found ditong business, my daughter open messenger for me to connect with my family back home. So, that starts. So, of course, meron akong messenger, so meron akong Facebook, pero private. And then, yung mentor ko, yung kanyang business has been rolling on my page. So, nag-scroll lang ako. And then, kinlik ko siya. So, nung makita ko yung naniwala ako. Pero, palagi, parang na-stuck ako. Kasi, palaging naiisip ko parang wala akong time, wala akong ano. Pero nagpapatuloy pa rin ako. But, during the process, natutunan ko na meron ako ng certain time for this. Kasi pag minsan na-entertain ka nakakalimutan mo or na busy ka as a mom, busy ka sa trabaho mo. So kahit na minsan gusto mo pero hindi mo magawa dahil nadidistract ka. So kailangan dito sa ating business ang consistency. At saka so na tinutulungan ka naman ng community to learn. So yun ang natutunan ko, to set aside a spare time para maibigay ko dito sa business na ito at least 1 hour or 30 minutes. Sometimes pag nagtatrabaho ako, I use my break para makapag post ako or something to do. Sabi nga ng mga kasama ko sa trabaho, "Uy, Irene, bakit may dala kang laptop?" Sabi ko, kasi may business ako. Yun lang. So, kailangan talaga ang consistency sa job na ito, sa ating business. Back to you, host.
Yes, true. So that means, curiosity is the spark. It sparks action, really. Yung bang na-curious ka. Kasi when I started this, if you, in pandemic time, I saw these ads. So na-curious talaga ako dito. It took me about maybe 3 months bago ako take action. So yes, totoo yan. Curiosity is the spark. Malu, if you could start over, what would you do?
Yes, thank you. Welcome, Coach Julie, sa ating community, Empowered Women. Community, makulit. Ito ang aking bunso. I'm a mom of 3 at siya ang aking bunso. I'm from Alberta, Canada. At sa mga katulad naming mapagpala, pala ng snow, hello sa inyo dyan. At umaabot pa kayo sa ating live ngayon, 48 minutes and 12 seconds. Hello naman sa inyo dyan. And of course, my name is Malu. I'm an admin manager here in Canada and also a part-time digital business owner. So, being lahat tayo naman diba, mga migrants. So being migrant kasi galing ako ng gitnang silangan, and now we're here in Canada, 2 different countries, 2 different systems. But of course, same reality. So, sabi nga ni Sis She, pag ako mag-start from scratch or pag mag-build something differently, lahat kasi tayo may fear, di ba? Pag back to zero, andun yung parang paano natin sisimulan, paano tayo mag-a-adjust sa bagong culture. Lahat tayo galing Pinas and then we move to a different place, different culture. Magagamit ba natin yung pinag-aralan natin? Yung ganon. Kasi nga, di ba sa culture natin, kailangan mo nga ng career. Pagka-graduate mo ng school, dapat you land on a good job. You need to have a good salary and all that. So, doon tayo natututong maging resilient, di ba? Being migrant, and it teaches us how to survive, sabi nga. So, if I knew that when I know now, would I have done things differently? That's my question to Coach Julie. So, Coach Julie, if you had to start all over again today in a new country, syempre, bringing you with all the lessons, your sacrifice, lahat ng wisdom mo na nagain mo, what would you choose to do differently from day one?
Help me, mommy, pin me.
Okay, so I think I would focus on earlier on building skills that create leverage, like what we did with the digital business, skills that don't depend on location or hours worked. I would also stop waiting for confidence to appear, because I was scared at first. I found this business. The first time I saw this business is actually a year before I started. So it took me I waited for a year to be, I was waiting for me to be ready and to be more confident. And then it happened, I was in the worst situation, but I still did it, And most importantly, I would trust myself earlier. in investing myself on myself, because when I moved here, I became a mom, and I was like, oh, I don't need to learn anymore. I don't need to study anymore. I don't need to learn new skills, because I just need to learn how to cook and to take care of my kids, right? So I think if I would start from the beginning, I would focus on something that I can invest for myself as well to learn, and starting sooner would have saved me years of doubt, but it also taught me everything I know now. So yeah, so there are a lot of things. Of course, I have to learn a different language when I moved here, but I think the skills that you can use in building a business is very, very important, and I would advise that to those people who just moved to a different country right now. So yeah, that's all.
Thank you. Thanks for answering. O, di ba para kang nasa Miss Universe hot seat. Dami na yung questions. But thank you for answering all these questions that we have. Yeah, I would do the same, di ba? Parang we just have to take that action. We don't want to wait for that confidence na dumating. We just have to take the leap of faith, sabi nga. And ang dami kong nuggets dito. We have to start being fear. We have to start small kasi nga magko-compound, sabi. And I agree with all your answers. Sabi nga, the earlier you start, the more you can compound time, income, and of course, yung confidence kahit saang country ka man. Amen? Amen.
Yeah.
All right. Papasa ko na sa'yo. Grazie, grazie mille. O, diba? Yun ang alam ko. Ate Vicky, take it away. Wait lang. Move na. Oh,
You know, that is really a perfect note for us to close on. So tonight, you know, it wasn't something that we want to convince anyone. We are only showing you what is possible na makapagpabago ng aming buhay. We are sharing this possibility, this opportunity na maaari ninyong gawin on your free time, pwede ninyong gawing side hustle, or para sa karamihan na naghahanap ng extra income. For single moms, we have heard what's possible for all of you. Siguro narinig nyo lahat ang mga comments ng aming guest for tonight na si Coach Julie Furso. Cheryl, back to you.
Yes, so if you are a hardworking immigrant like us, or an OFW, or a single mom like me, watching this replay, you know, working hard is not the problem. Most of us is already working harder than anyone else. So if you could ask yourself a question, am I building something that works for us even when we are tired? Coach Julie made that one big decision 6 years ago, not because she had an extra time, not because she had that extra money, but she wanted a different future. And that's the message tonight, guys. You don't need to quit tomorrow. You don't need to be tech savvy. You just need exposure, mentorship, and that courage to explore. Guys, maraming opportunities. And yes. Vicky?
Kung na-inspire kayo sa aming conversation for tonight, connect with any one of us. Makikita nyo sa naggagandahang mukha namin at yung katulad ng sabi lagi ni Rosalie, kung sino ang napuputuhan ninyo, nandyan po lahat ng aming links. And also, you have to watch our free live webinar. May mga replay din pala kami where we started at nakilala namin talaga itong business na to. So connect with us. As what I said, kung sino napupusuan nyo dito lahat. Don't just scroll, ask questions, learn, and make decisions. This is really a life-changing business.
So, one decision doesn't change your life overnight, but it can change your direction. So, yes, thank you very much, guys, for watching us tonight. And thank you, Coach Julie, for your time. We really appreciate it. And thank you for meeting you as well. Good night,
Grazie,
everyone.
Coach.
Bye.
Grazie mille.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.